Hello dear viewer, welcome to the Total Waffle Show. This is Captain Total Waffle, and I welcome you wholeheartedly to the Northern Dunedain campaign. We are in version 5 of Divide and Conquer, so we start pretty humbly as the Northern Dunedain. We have a glorious green bamboo tea on the brew, and here we come to protect the green way of Bree, and also just the free peoples of Middle-earth. It is my intention to make this a campaign where we try to reforge the reunited kingdom of Gondor and Arnor. And here we have High King Aragorn. He'll be leading us to glory. I'm just trying to think of what best to do, because there's a school of thought that says take all your troops and march them to Dead Man's Dyke, but it's actually going to get quite late on in a few turns before we even get to that. So I am thinking, and please forgive me if I do think outside my turn here, but I would like to grab... Maybe we should just start by grabbing some Dunedain Rangers, some Scouts, some Wardens, and some Breland Militia to sort of keep everybody there.
Your orders, my lord.
This place needs a meeting hall, and Dunedain is our moneymaker at the moment. Is there a way for us to maximize this a little bit further? I mean, we could go by taxes, but we also want the place to grow, at least, you know, sometime within the next decade, and so we should prioritize growth as well. I want to use Halbarad and his special steel bowman bodyguard for very important duties. We have this guy up here, ready to take on the north. Interestingly, Halbarad of the north has it in his moniker, but he's a most southerly general. What gives? Anyway, I'm thinking of taking everyone from Ostsul and send them north toward Dead Man's Dyke.
Yes. Making camp
We'll
here.
get some militia to fill in, then some other Dunedain will come in as well. And then
Yes, my lord.
we have our dear Aragorn. We'll train some more Breland militia. Way, love the troops. Maybe some archer militia actually. Archer militia are usually more useful, especially long term, than melee militia, simply because they can just pepper the enemy a little bit while other troops do all the work.
My lord.
So looking at this,
Yes, my lord.
could we? Oh yes, we can get some militia here. Yes, and let's do that. So these archer militia, they can go inside.
Your will, my lord.
Boom. Haha.
Joining forces. Your
Wonderful.
orders, my lord.
Because then we're going to try to make a brief run for
Yes, my lord.
Thuin
Your orders.
by linking up Aragorn with
honor.
Halbarad.
Yes.
But actually, I feel like
no
almost
further, my lord.
skirting right through the lands of Thuin and then taking the castle which is here in Eriador.
Your orders,
I
my
think
lord.
that's going to be a little bit more useful.
Honor. Yes, my lord.
But we will see. Glory be. Okay, Mayorman. Come to Ostsul. Interesting place.
Yes, my lord.
Hello,
Making camp
Celoniach.
here.
Yes. Yes, we'll send you along with, because then you can take up
Camp here. We shall engage.
governance in Celoniach, or maybe move on to Mitraith. We'll see exactly what we end up doing, but regardless of anything else, we can use you on the fringes rather than the core regions. And then we have our diplomat. Very important, very important.
My lord.
So, of our neighbours, we should get to know the Dunlendings and then the Dwythe. So that generally means this sort of southwestern direction.
Yes, my lord.
And hello there, independent army. Yes, I know you're a strong and independent army, but I just want to go right past you.
No further. Yes.
There we go, and yes, we'll be in the negative on turn 3. Are you ready, everybody? Managing your finances when you have nothing but a small town and 2 villages is, you know, it's not really the best basis for a great army, is it? But yet, this is what we have to work with. Yay, foreigners at our very gates, and we'll be getting some, well, I assume,
Yes.
archer militia
Tomorrow's journey plan.
for the privilege.
Yes, my lord.
Hi, King Aragorn.
As you
Say
command.
hello to the
We
good
shall.
people of
Your
Celoniach.
orders, my lord.
We can't get to him.
Honor.
Yes, my lord.
That's a bit annoying.
Your orders, my lord.
But if you both besiege it,
Shall engage.
then we should at least
Yes,
see
my
you
lord.
capable of helping each other when they rise up. But if not, we'll have it in 3 turns, which is not
Your
too bad.
orders, my
And then
lord.
here, Vigil.
With honor.
Hello. Deadman's Dyke. Yes.
Yes.
This is just
We can go
the
no
location
further,
for me.
Lord. To battle.
Now, there is an argument to be made that we could go for a Numenor over here first, but time is of the essence, I think.
With honor. As you command.
What do we have here?
We shall prevail. Yes.
Okay.
Your orders,
We know that
my
there are goblin infantry,
To battle.
and we know that the walls are battered, so
Yes.
we're gonna ram it up. Oh goodness, we're losing so much money. It's not even funny.
lord. My lord.
And we bought a
As you
Dunland.
wish. Yes.
Hello.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Would you like trade rights? Yes, you would, wouldn't you? It's probably the most valuable piece of paper we can sell them at the moment.
This seems very well. What
But
else?
that doesn't mean we won't try to also give them a little bit of, I don't know, land information. Hello.
Acceptable. But oh well, that seemed fruitful.
Woohoo! We're back
Farewell.
back in, out of the red. And we got 1 unit of Breland Militia, which is of course our favorite unit of all time. I mean, just look at the beautiful buggers. Yeah.
Your
Okay,
orders,
one more
my
time,
lord.
and we're taking Deadman's Dyke. Alright,
Your
Celoniach
orders,
stands, but they won't stand forever. They have 1 turn to figure out what they want to do with their lives.
Yes.
And then here, Vigil, you have 0 turns to figure out how to attack these buggers.
Muster your courage, men.
I think we have the
We
melee
march into
forces
battle.
needed to take on their infantry. And when it comes to their archers, well, we'll see. But I do like the Dunedain bodyguard. Do not let me down, men. Do not let me down. We can't get in without a ram, and so with a ram we'll have to go. Okay. But even so, they have made up their minds to not defend the gate. Oh, it looks like they might be on their way. They've realized that we're bugging down the gates or something. I do like the detail that they have sort of designed this akin to the walls around the Pelennor fields. I think that's a very neat detail.
Battering ram has done its work.
Alright, so now we run in our archers and we run in our defensive line. Anyone trying to flank us? No one's trying to flank us, at least according to the minimap, which is very nice to see. Then let's try to instead flank our enemy. Yes. Okay, archers, shoot at the ones at the back. Minimize the chance of, or the risk, I should say, of smacking up our own forces with a few cranial intrusions by arrow. We don't want that. Oops. What do we have there? Trolls coming in to the fray. Ready to try and smash and wreck our day. Actually, this means that we want to target them. And their heavy armory ways. Yeah, there they go, smashing straight into our forces. But do not worry, dear friends. Keep on shooting and they will fall eventually.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost.
Okay,
half
they're
their
starting
men.
to fall. Starting to fall. Yeah, come on. Smack them up. And here. Oh, yeah. Maybe we should use the rangers specifically for the Barrowites. And then try to intercept them with some of these. Are they forces? No! Ah, okay. It's a bit of an annoyance.
Our foolish general has thrown
Brick
his life
and
away.
brick. Here we go.
A victory with it.
Ugh. Okay, but we took out the trolls though. That's good. If nothing else, we've got that feather in our cap. Barrow White's getting shot. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I overestimated the Dunedain bodyguard in melee. Fortunately though, Hervigil did not have a unique bodyguard. He just had a unique ability, but I find that the abilities do have limited uses in most cases. Except for those blimmin' Nazguls and Sauron from Mordor. Jesus. Their thing was pretty powerful. It would just create infighting immediately and lower morale and with the enemy and all that. All that lovely stuff. Hello, Blackbeard archers. You are going to fall. You are all going to fall for our arrows. Stop shooting my archers. I know I'm shooting yours, but that doesn't mean you have to return the favor immediately, okay? Just be sensible about this. Blimmin' goblins. We are going to lose half the army today. But a silver lining may be that, if nothing else, we're going to have lower military expenditures all of a sudden. And that's going to be nice, I guess. Hopefully. Oh no, the Dunedain wardens.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay. Was this change in morale the factor of the leadership ability? I do not know. Who can say? And that's the problem with the morale buffing effects. It's sometimes hard to tell if they're even working, really. So, which casualties did we heal? Some wardens, mostly... Actually, only wardens healing, but fair enough. They did the majority of the close-hand fighting. But most kills go to Dunedain Rangers. 234.
My lord, our courage and honor have conquered.
Whee! It looks like we might actually have profits! What? But at what cost? Okay, so Arafor gains the moniker of having conquered the place, even though Hervigil gave us life for it. So, what should we get here? We have a meeting hall already, which is nice. It means that Arafor is free. I guess the next thing here should be a military training ground. If we have... Yes, we do have Dunedain culture. One wonders how cultured an abandoned place can be, but anyway, we're going to set up shop and see if we can do something with it. How many people are in there? 200! Goodness. Living in ruins, apparently. We do still have other troops, though, that we could send on.
Yes.
Ah, cheeky! I've spotted... For some reason, I've seen this only now, that this fort up here, which used to be just on the other side of the border and controlled by Bree, that's now controlled by us. From a gameplay perspective, that's actually very, very welcome indeed, because it's nice to have a little bit of a couple of warning posts. Hello, Mildir. You come with sellswords, and then you come with basic infantry. Let's try to not get Aragorn killed, eh? Alrighty. So, we have a bunch of archers. And then we have Aragorn. And Aragorn is going to be our primary damage dealer today. But it is important still that we keep him, you know, from dying. Oh no, the rain. Our worst enemy. Okay. Now our archers will be much less efficient. But hopefully they'll still be able to do some decent damage. Come, Halbarad. You have some arrows, and I want you to throw them over there. Over there at the sellswords. You know, they're heavily armored, and they desperately want for that armor to be pierced by Dunedain steel bows. If you'd be ever so kind. Okay, so, generals, you are going to target the sellswords, because you have armor-piercing arrows. The rest of you... whatever you're doing, do it better. So they're bandits, they're woodland hunters, they haven't been able to shoot anything yet, but they will now. They're onto us, everybody! They're onto us! They've realized that we're attacking them! I like that these guys are wearing little pouches. Little bags. As if to suggest that they carry food for their friends. But Aragorn doesn't have one of those. Come, my friends. We are going to battle. Wardens, you are going to run around the main fighting and then take on the woodland hunters over there.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
But the other woodland hunter unit has inexplicably decided that its most fair course of action would be to run straight into the fray and take on Aragorn himself. Time to stop raining death upon the field, because we have overtaken them comprehensively in numbers, and there's as much chance we would slash our own soldiers down by arrow fire as actually killing the enemy. Which, need I remind you, would be a subpar result. Sellswords? What are you doing? You're trying to run away? We're not going to allow that, to be honest. And down they go.
Tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Very good, very good. Time to shoot. Okay. We have made the mistake of putting ourselves too close to the gate, so the enemy can just run back and become very, very, very heartened once again, because that's what city centers do, apparently. But if we put them here, we should be out of range. And we are. And we should be able to just rain death upon anyone running outside the town. Come on. Yes, very good.
This is a clear victory.
Wonderful. All in all, we cannot complain too much here. Although we did kill 17 of our Grey Company. Sorry about that, Aragorn. We're gonna benevolent... Oh, hello. Oh, yes, of course, Dunedain is held by goblins. The buggers. Ah, yes, and Aragorn needs to go on a quest now. A shadow covers the lands of Middle-earth, whispers of a great evil lurking in the east. It is said that the Nine have left Minas Morgul and are travelling west across the lands as we speak. I have a feeling that a storm is coming, and we should be prepared. It is best if you travelled to the city of Bree in order to acquire information about all that has happened beyond our borders. You should go from the Prancing Pony, where many good travellers rest from their long journey. Perhaps there are men from the south, or dwarves from the eastern provinces that can provide us with valuable information. Right now, my friend, may your journey be blessed. Hello, goblins. Just, you know, taking the temperature. You actually want peace, apparently. This peace will not last, but it is beneficial to us. But we do want Dunedain. As long as there is a war with the Anduin, I would assume that they would be interested in peace. The AI doesn't like having too many enemies. We are stretched a bit thin for this fight, but we'll have to make do with what we have. Speaking of making do, if we take these fellows,
Your will, my lord.
and put them into a fort over here,
The day is ours. We have
that saves a bit of money,
conquered, my lord.
which is a virtue in these trying times.
Yes, my lord.
We have triumphed.
Well, one hopes that those
My
rebels
lord,
will then indeed
our
at least
courage
attack
and honor
us,
have conquered.
because I think that could actually be a pretty decent fort to defend.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh well.
Yes.
Watchtower over here.
Will keep vigil over the lands.
There is Moznaz, and the goblins are probably trying to find
Your will,
some
my lord. By your command.
way
As
of
you command,
smacking us over the head as we
making camp
speak.
here.
And hello, independent realms. Avranc. If you've come to die, you've come to the right place.
We bring the battle to the enemy. Units.
Especially behind these walls. There's very little we cannot accomplish. Now, let's not put our archers here. That would be crazy. Unless they come with ladders for that specific place, but it seems that that is not the case. Nope. Now, if we could put our archers here, that would be amazing. Or here. But we can't. That is what you would do in a normal defense scenario, of course. You would put them right here. But we can't. As such, what can we do? Well, and I guess that's not half bad. Let's just work with that. And then these lovely lads will defend from this direction. Okay, everybody, time to grab your bows and send them running. One volley, 5% of your forces are gone. How do you like that, you rebel scum buckets? And then these orc fighters will have to receive a little bit of flack as well. Oh, and if we happen to kill their general, that's just all part of the job, you know? Part of the job.
The walls are
Hello,
no longer
orcs.
ours.
Welcome.
The enemy have taken them. If we continue like this, we will smash.
Oh, look at that. We're just pinning them in place and then schmackety 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 schmack. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's a shooting gallery. It's essentially a practice range for our northern Dunedain archers. Come, sweet rangers.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack. Our foe is utterly vanquished.
And our rangers gain experience.
Let all who remember this
324.
day.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. While entering the prancing pony, Aragorn had a chat with the owner. That's pretty impressive, seeing as how he's standing all the way over here. He's not even within eyesight of the place. Anyway, it seems the Grey Wizard left a letter for Aragorn, which states the following message. Elazar, dark have been the times of late, and if I am right, I might have stumbled upon the darkest secret of all. I cannot tell you my suspicions in this letter. It might fall into the wrong hands, but I hope I can count on your help. You must search for the creature Gollum in the Rhudaur uplands. His appearance will be somewhat orcish, and he will travel alone. It is imperative that you locate him before the dark forces find him. The Nine have indeed left Minas Morgul, as the rumours told. I myself will ride to Minas Tirith and do some more research. Meet me here, in the Prancing Pony, as soon as you have located and captured Gollum. Hurry, Elazar. Time is of the essence. Gandalf. Alright, and so, out into the uplands we go. I suppose that's sort of, over here-ish.
Yes, my lord.
With honor.
And so while we're here, we can
This
build a few
tower
towers.
will keep vigil.
Our dear mayorman is now no longer requiring any money from us, but we will need some Dunedain culture, and so a library is needed.
Have a taste of
Can we
my
take
blood.
Tirthuin without
Yes.
arousing the suspicions of that fellow?
shall
No, we
prevail.
cannot. He will come for us. The upshot is that the army he has is bigger than it's good. And if we take the initiative on this one, we can probably use it to our advantage. Or we can use our momentum to our advantage. So I say we go for it. We attack. Or maybe... Oh.
Your orders, my lord.
Can we... No, there are no mercenaries available. Yeah.
We shall engage.
There's nothing for it. To Tirthuin we go.
We attack.
Okay, we'll place Halbarad in sort of the front lines. Not because he's a melee unit, strictly speaking, but because he is a better melee unit than anyone else in the company. 15 melee attack, 20 defense. I mean, look at this. 8-17, 8-12. So, yeah. And then the less said of the Dunedain scouts, the better. But they do have positive qualities of their own. We could use this hill over here to our advantage and put our rangers on top of it. In the ideal world, we would then have our melee focused units in the center. We would have our archers shooting down upon the enemy as they come in to try and take it, or keep us from taking it. It could potentially work, and that's reason enough to try it.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Don't say that, my man. We need to be courageous. We need to take heart against this numerically superior foe. Use our guile and sense of tactics to trap them. Okay, and then we take our swords and we smack those goblins in the melee.
Our men have taken control of the city.
Maybe they will then try to get out of their predicament, but no, I don't think they will. Okay, well then that's if that's the case, we'll just surround them and take them out. Hello, Dunedain Wardens, you're coming in, and Mosnas is dead. Excellent. And then nothing but a sorry little captain is leading these forces, and he hasn't even positioned his army yet. Then we'll use our Dunedain scouts to, I don't know, ideally snipe that general or something like that. But whether we would be able to do that is an open question as far as I'm concerned. We will probably need to defend this hill as well. But fortunately, these goblins do not know what they're doing, and so we might just get away with it. But here they come. Here they come. But it's too little, too late. Yeah, there we go. Excellent work, Dunedain scouts. Excellent work, and there we go. Let's just continue it for a little bit. Then, you know, so that our archers can get a few rounds in. And then we stop the battle, and they've lost. And life will be good. Oh, they're shooting back at us. No! Okay, we can't have that. Ta-da!
It could have been we that were slain and defeated on the field, but fate has been kind and delivered us victory.
Yay! Okay. So, Dunedain Scouts, 183. They paid for it a bit though, but then our Rangers came in at the end and also redeemed their salaries, so to speak.
Glory, honor, victory.
So, we take over the place.
Noble conquest.
Go on.
Orders. Without question.
Is it peace you have come to ask for?
You are a very perceptive goblin. And I will give you peace for the low sum of 150.
I have no complaints. Another course of wisdom to share.
How bankrupt are you? That's my only question.
Not a bad offer.
All
Your
right
time
then.
was most valuable. We thank you.
And with this, we have some economic prosperity. We'll see how long this peace lasts. I am not convinced it will for too long, but you know, if nothing else, we cajoled some money out of them. We need 50% culture for rangers to come into play, and that means numbers need to go up. But I think the next point of conversation will have to come with the wildmen.
Yes, stopping here.
Because there are
Tomorrow's
some
journey planned out.
Edward is over here, and on the western
Stopping
side
here.
of things. They will be expanding pretty rapidly, I would say. And we need to give them some sort of an olive branch. So let's see if the goblins will violate our peace on the first turn. They will not. Okay. That's something. But they will, however, just stand there.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor, making camp
So,
here.
Rudar
Yes, my lord.
Uplands.
We shall continue tomorrow.
Rudar Uplands. Okay. Construction has stalled. Well, but that's just because we're building so much, and this one is a little bit more expensive. So no worries,
my
no
lord.
worries.
As you wish. Without question. As you wish. I shall continue tomorrow. Stopping here. Stopping here.
What else do we have? In our capital, we have 2 free upkeep units. And the one from the hunting camp. Okay, yeah. But these are kind of, I mean, all of our units are really kind of cheap. I'm thinking of getting some woodland hunters though. That would be pretty good. And then maybe we could get some Dunedain wardens later on. Ah, this is a good tea. Oh, hello,
We
Dunland.
must make a stand.
Nice to see
are
that
besieged.
you have woken up. And the neutral goblins are apparently... Yeah. After tracking the footsteps and traces of the creature Gollum for days, it has become clear the creature no longer inhabits the Rudar Uplands. It is very likely that he has been captured by the servants of the Dark Lord. The trail went south for many miles until it was no longer clear which direction Gollum went. It would be best to return to Bree and report to Gandalf as soon as possible. He will not be happy to hear about the disappearance of Gollum, but perhaps he can shine a light on why this creature is of such importance. It is best to travel to Bree directly, since the lands are becoming more dangerous every day. While searching for Gollum, Aragorn managed to master the skills to use King's Foil when treating wounds.
Yes, my lord.
One wonders what
Yes.
wounds Aragorn
Making
incurred
camp
upon...
here. We shall
that
continue
journey.
tomorrow.
Okay,
Come and get me, you coward.
so Celoniach sits... A sitting duck is what it is.
Orders. My lord. Orders.
But
Yes.
we can move some folks over there.
Your orders, my lord.
Not with immediate haste, but almost immediate haste.
Your will, my lord. My lord. Your will, my lord.
Why don't we grab...
Orders. My lord.
133 of you and
Your will, my
98 of you.
As you wish. We'll
And you're going
make
to join
camp
them.
here. Be gone.
They're not going to be getting through next turn, so they will either leave it alone or keep besieging it.
My lord.
Either
Yes.
is
I
fine.
shall listen to your proposal, but do not. Good day to you.
Okay, so they are not interested in ceasefires.
Without question.
How many enemies do they have? 3. And this does not include an Adwythe as of yet. Time will tell if that comes to pass, but usually it does. They are sort of core rivals. Tirthuin will certainly also need a war camp. Maybe we should get a meeting hall first, though. Ugh. But it's an interesting time. I think that's the last end turn I will do today, so... Just to keep the episode snappy. What? So they've got their ram in order. Aha. Okay. Interesting. Well, we'll see what we can do. If we need to win on technicality, that is what we will do. They have these hill riders, which have... Yeah, they're pretty poor overall. So this is the revamped Dunland. They have Dunlanding Raiders, which are sort of, yeah, low-tier melee troops. So they're not too low-tier, must be said. Their stats are decent. And Clan Spearmen, which we sort of know by their stats, but they have new visuals to be slightly more, gruff and bare-chested. Now, what's the best place from which to defend this town? Yeah, it's a mighty good question. I think if we put our troops here, we can sort of shoot out at them pretty decently. But much of our efforts are going to be led by our cavalry. Our towers will help, but they won't be a great help. They'll be a decent help, perhaps, if they can be asked. Raiders, spears, yeah. Maybe we should go for the raiders. And then as soon as the scouts are in, they need to travel with great speed, as the units often say. 105%. Okay. Movement speed, very good. It's the berserkers manning the ram. Okay. So the berserkers are the ones we want to target with a cavalry charge if possible. But it's not looking good. They're sort of using the raiders to shield them.
Curses! The enemy are battering down our gates!
How are these arrows landing? Piss poorly, if you ask me. Okay. Goodness. No. Our cavalry's not going to make it, I think. Okay. Everybody. Move over. Move up the hill, so to speak. This would be really good if we had just a single melee unit to keep this square, but as it stands, we will have to be creative. Hello, clan hunters. You're about to be charged. Oh, you guys have been revamped, of course, because you are now... Yes. You are tribesmen with slings. Let's see what happens if we charge into them. Not terribly confident about that decision, but
the enemy have taken them.
Could have been worse. Okay. Then, bodyguards. Shoot those raiders, please. Alright. Hello, hill riders. Hill riders, hell riders. Oh, goodness. We're being attacked.
Our enemy has command of the castle.
The slingers are striking back at us. The burst. Okay. Keep distracting the hill riders, I suppose.
Dunedain.
12 minutes. How much can we do in 12 minutes? There's only one access point to this place, which is a bit of a bummer. We have a hill advantage. which certainly is something. It's not much of a something, but it is a something. More clan hunters with their slings. My goodness, how long is your range? 130 meters. That's very impressive with a sling, good sirs. Very impressive indeed. The berserkers are running around. They're sort of African inspired. Interesting. Very interesting. Try to actually maneuver around them, please. Just keep shooting at them if you can.
Our foe has lost control of the castle.
Oh my goodness, who could have seen that coming? Certainly not I. What a battle this is being. This is turning into. Can less than 100 Dunedain hold off 700 Dunlendings?
Our foe has taken control of the castle.
This is anyone's guess, really. Anyone's guess.
Our foe has lost control of the castle.
Okay. Let's try to run down these raiders.
Our enemy has command. Our men have fought long and are becoming tired. Our
All
ally lies dead, slain by the enemy.
Okay,
We must
that's
help
not
his men
too.
avenge him.
That's not too bad, as long as it isn't the main general.
Abandons his men.
So that makes it. Okay. Oh, there he goes. Okay, the commanding general. Okay, well, let's shoot the berserkers then, and then maybe we can convince these guys to flee. That'll be really nice. But here, of course, come the cavalry.
The enemy is no longer in command of the castle.
Just shoot from all corners and directions if you can. 40% of them dead, though. That's not too bad. But whether we'll be able to keep this up is very much an open question.
Our foe has
Okay,
taken
the
control
hill
of
riders.
the castle.
Are they going to join the melee? Yes, they're going to join the
Our foe
melee.
has lost control of the castle.
Well, that's definitely challenging our bodyguards quite severely.
Pray something changes in the course of battle. Our general
No,
Our foe
no,
has
we lost.
taken control of the castle.
Yeah. Okay, once they committed all their forces, we died. But,
Our
still,
enemies have snatched victory from us like thieves in the night.
we took out a fair number of them.
This time.
My lord, we stand vigil as the enemy
Yep,
surround
they
us.
join in. They really are pack animals, those guys. Okay, Halbarad, you have quite a different challenge, and one that we will not be able to decide tonight, because I have a dinner in the oven, and it must not burn. So, everybody, just like and subscribe to the video and all those lovely things, so that you can catch all the next adventures as we go through the Tales of the Dunedain. Let's hope Halbarad lasts to episode 3, shall we? But if nothing else remains to be said, then I will simply say this. Thank you for watching, and have a lovely, lovely morning, day, and or night. Captain Turtle Waffle considerably out.